Hey, the piece I'm going to do tonight is an old favorite, I guess, because I couldn't memorize the other one, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this one, first explanation of the title. Anyone here know The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde? Yes, no, cool.
Yes.
There's a line there that goes, the only way to behave towards a woman is to make love to her if she's pretty, and to someone else if she is plain. So that's said by a character named Algernon, so I call this piece the Algernon effect. When we were children, they'd ask us what we wanted to be when we grew up. We have the usual answers: doctor, lawyer, teacher, businessman. Imagine my parents' surprise when I said I wanted to be small. All my life, I've only known large. Large is cropping off the lower half of your photos, cringing when friends tag you in theirs. Large is creeping out of the frame before the shutter goes off. Large is a one-piece swimsuit. Large is leaving the dress on the rack. Large is one less person fitting in the car, the dirty looks on the Jeep. Large is a pretty face, a great sense of humor, interesting conversation, but large is a niche market. Large is boys who want your friend's number. Large is going home alone. Large is lingerie no one will ever see, keeping your hands off my stomach, turning the lights off. Large is having sex on the edge of your bed, with one eye always on the mirror, tummy sucked in, butt pushed out. Large is your mother, saying you will never find a husband. Large is your father, putting you down before little girls are ready not to be held. When the first boy I'd ever loved left me for small, I put away the chocolates. I threw the chips out because large is picked last. Large is an apology. Large is the footnote. Large is the punchline. Large is left behind. The day I shrank was the day he came back. He cupped my hip with one hand and said, "You're too small in some places." I don't think I was supposed to say thank you, but I did, because small feeds only on crackers and compliments. My friend once confessed she thought I was going too far, that there are things I can't hide from, no matter how inward I grow, that I can't face the world armed with only skin and bone. I touched her tiny wrists, I laughed and said, small is walking past a mirror. Small is buying clothes straight off the shelf. Small can be in photos, all of them. Small is a seat on the bus. Small is a free drink at a bar. Small is never having to pay, so only small can afford to love. Small is inheriting your model mother's clothes. Small is people saying you look like your mother. Small is your mother, finally, saying you are beautiful. Small is wrapping your father's arms around you like a blanket. Small is your father failing to protect you from yourself. Small is your father who loves you all the same. But small is a world full of men who aren't like your father. Small is their hands clawing at their ribs, hoping they don't find the parts you don't like. Small is the shame of finding solace in hunger. Small is a quiet no. Small is closing yourself like a fist. Small is your eyes scanning over and through your body, mentally marking every fold of flesh, every handful, searching for places that will never be small enough. Thank you.